The Parsha launches us this week into the fifth book of the 5 books of Moshe, the book of Devarim. And the Parsha also is called Devarim. The sages call this work the Mishnah Torah. This means, Mishnah Torah means it's a repetition of the Torah. So to speak, what we have in this 5th book of the Chumash is a repetition of all the mitzvahs and all the laws and ideas and themes of the other 4 books of the Torah. And about this teaching, the Midrash tells us that Hashem says to Moshe, your words, because the book of Devarim is basically Moshe Rabbeinu's last message to the Jewish people, and it's his words. So Hashem says to Moshe, your words are as dear to me, are as precious to me than all of my mitzvahs. And this is surprising. Why would the Torah require a 5th book which is a repetition of the first 4 books? The Torah is so concise with its words. It's short with its words. It's not a long work, and it's especially kept short that we can learn it, that we can memorize it, that we can know it so well. So why would the Torah want a repetition of the 4 books, in the words of Moshe, as the 5th book of the Torah? And we shouldn't think that this is any less, that it's anything any less than the other 4 books of the Torah. Because the halacha is, the law is, that if you have a Sefer Torah that's missing even one word from the 5th book of the Chumash, the 5th book of the Torah, it's totally unfit, it's totally disqualified. It has to be put into storage. It can't be used. So certainly the whole fifth book of Moshe is totally vital. It's totally a part of the Torah, and we cannot even think of leaving it off, leaving it out. So why? What's the reason? How do we reason this? How do we understand this? The answer is that the 5th book is basically a lot of teichocha, what we call teichocha, rebuke and instruction and admonition, motivation. So to speak, Moshe Rabbeinu is giving us a call to action in the 5th book of the Torah. Now as he's telling us, do it. Now let's do it. Let's do the Torah. And that's what makes it very special. We have the beautiful ideas, the very important ideas, the eternal because they're spiritual and eternal ideas of the 4 books of Moshe, the 4 books of the Torah. But it's the 5th book that's the call to action. And that makes it very, very special, because it moves the Torah from out of that which is just theoretical into that which is totally practical, something that we have to live, something that we have to do. And as a message to ourselves, we also have to look in life for any sentence, any phrase, any word, any idea that's a call to action, that motivates us, that's a call to action for ourselves. We have to use these words that inspire us. Let's find these words, let's use these words. Every now and then we have to switch from one phrase to another, but let's have such phrases, and let's use such phrases to move ourselves to action, to do and reap the rewards of living a very high lifestyle.